Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is David and my channel's name is It's Hustle Time. In this channel I'll be dealing with how I invest, how I make money, and how I save my money here in Finland. So I'm gonna show you my experience, day-to-day experiences of what I do to make money, save money, invest money here in Finland. So without further ado, let's get started. Why work with Wolt? And first of all, what is Wolt? Wolt is an app whereby customers can go and download the app, and then they can order food from the app directly from the restaurant, and then the food will be delivered to their home. It's just like in the US you have this Uber Eats, so same concept. And also there are opportunities for if you want to make money with delivering food and groceries plus other items. With Wolt, there's actually an app for courier partners, whereby also you can go and download that app, install it in your phone, and you can start making money using Wolt app. So let me talk about the benefits of making money with Wolt. Well, people make money for various reasons. I don't know, but personally for me, probably I want to make money and save money towards putting a down payment to buy my house, something like that. I don't know what others want. It could be others want to maybe do a renovation or save towards traveling later on. It depends on what your purpose is of making money. And guys, let me tell you, even if it's like delivering food, don't underestimate Wolt. Yes, to many it's not a good way of making money, like, oh, I'll be seen out there by my friends doing deliveries. But guys, I'm telling you, trust me on this, don't listen to those naysayers or anything. Just do your thing, because you can actually make a career out of delivering food with Wolt. Food, groceries, some products from maybe Class Olson or flowers. It depends. Well, there are different kind of things in which you can deliver with Wolt. Okay. And I'm going to talk about also why I like working with Wolt, because initially I have had jobs with various Finnish employers and they were good. I'm not complaining in any way. Man, I have cleaned, I have delivered newspapers, I have even worked in a factory whereby they manufacture cars, especially Mercedes. Those in Finland, they know which city I'm talking about, or which country, city and company I'm talking about. So yeah, I had very good experiences. Not all of them, some. Like cleaning. I made money while I was a student here to pay for my bills, okay? With just cleaning and delivering newspapers. But anyway, going back to the topic of today is Wolt pay on time. Okay, that's the reason number one. Where Wolt pays on time. So those companies I've been telling you guys earlier, it's like at every payment period you have to follow up to their supervisor or manager, like, hey, you did not pay me this amount, or these working hours are not recorded, and that kind of stuff. So but eventually they paid. It's not like they don't pay, they pay, but it's inconveniencing to the worker. So but guys, I assure you, with Wolt you can make a career with Wolt if you want. you can make a career with Wolt. Because I have a friend who recently got a job in Helsinki. He's a machine learning engineer, and and he does Wolt after work because he says, because I'm bored after work, I just want to make quick money, something like that. So even if you are doing a part-time, a full-time job, you are in full-time employment, you can still do this job. I'm telling you guys, this is like, it can also be a side hustle on top of being a career. Because there is another guy, I can't remember the name, I saw in YouTube. The guy was making 8,000 euros with Wolt per month. Trust me, what's the minimum income that you can make here in Finland per month? Maybe depending on your field, maybe if you are a software engineer or other kinds of engineer, you are talking about 4,000, around that. Or if you are just starting, about 3.5 to 4.5, but maybe 3.5, 4K there. While other occupations like nursing, I'm not sure, maybe 2.5, 2.6. Those who work in nursing, you can leave the comment below and say how much, or if you're interested in that job or what. I have a sister who works in Helsinki, and she seems okay doing that job. And there are very, very many opportunities for nurses, so here in Finland. So that's a side note. But going back to what I was talking about, guys, you can make a career doing Wolt. Trust me on this. Okay? That was the reason, point number one, or reason number one, or benefit number one. Point number two is constant communication. Wolt communicates constantly to us as couriers, okay? Like, for instance, like, are you happy working with Wolt? Please tell us your concerns. Or, guys, it's snowing, be careful. Guys, do this, do that. Guys, like that kind of communication. And number three, which is tied to number two, the support team of Wolt is actually very, very respectful in the way they address us. You know, when we make money, they make money. Or is it the other way around? So we make money, they make money. So when, for instance, I write to support team and I say, hey, this drink spilled, or this food fell down, you know, they are like, they address you like politely, like, hello, David, I'm so sorry to hear like what you went through with the food. That kind of vibe, you know. It's not like some employer, like you talk to them and like, you should be careful, what are you doing, something like that. But Wolt guys, they are very polite with their couriers, you know. That's something I like with Wolt. Then point number four is what is point number four? In Wolt, they look for opportunities for you to make more money. What do I mean by that? For instance, like sometimes we can get this communication and we are told, okay, guys, this McDonald's in maybe if you live in Tampere, probably you know maybe Kaukajärvi. So McDonald's in Kaukajärvi will start doing business with them. So this is an opportunity for you guys to make more money delivering. Okay, that is one way. Another way is they look for other like areas within the greater Tampere. Can be Hervanta, Lielati, Pirkala, Nokia, you know. And they, because in those other like suburbs, they have like also restaurants, so they enter into these kind of agreements with them. In that way, Wolt will make more money, and we can also make more money delivering also from those areas if you want. Okay, Now, I'm going to talk about something to do with the downsides of doing Wolt. Man, there are downsides, but not as many. The only problem with Wolt I can say is the parking problem. Like where to park your car when you go to pick food or when you go to drop food. Like in the city center, you know, like you just need 1 minute or 2 minutes. But man, you have to pay for that ticket. And guys, it's very painful. It's very painful paying for these tickets, but I pay. Don't get me wrong on that. I pay. So there are apps you can use to do like payments, and after every month you can pay just to run away from problems, because I've gotten tickets through parking without paying several times because I don't know. Yeah. And is there any other negative I can think about? Let me check. At the moment, I can't think of any other negative, but as we go on with future videos, I might see something and I will let you guys know the other problems. So, next thing I want to talk is about how do you exactly make money with Wolt? How? Like somebody will come to me and ask me, David, okay, yes, I want to make money with Wolt starting today. How do I start? Like, who should I talk to? Where do I have to go and fill out whatever application? Okay, guys, you just have to go to online, maybe Wolt. I don't know if it's wolt.com or wolt.fi. I am not, I don't know right off my head, but you go there, you fill an application, and you wait on the waiting list. You are put on the waiting list. Okay, now it's summertime. It can be challenging for Wolt to onboard some guys because demand during summertime can be very, very, very low. Okay, so they don't want to take a lot of guys, and customers are ordering like less, and then there are a lot of guys fighting for this less order. So you'll find out that you can stay maybe 1 hour, 2 hours with only one order or none. So that's the thing. So Wolt likes hiring towards winter time. So be on the lookout on that. Anywhere from September there, you should be putting up your application, or even August. You know, you never know, because you have to be like in the queue. I don't know how the system works, but that's the way it is. So once you get once you send your application, you wait, and then you are being called, then you receive a message whereby you'll be invited for an onboarding session. I don't know. Back in the day when I joined it maybe in 2018, but that time I was still a student, so I could not work like heavily on this job. I had other jobs, okay? Because this job, you are not employed by a Finnish employer, okay? Then we were freelancers, but unfortunately, Wolt ended freelancing kind of relationship with couriers sometimes last December. So back in the day, we were just given a PDF, we read. If you have any question, you ask me. I just read the PDF and went out and started making money like that. But nowadays, they actually invite you into an onboarding session, like face to face. I don't know about when there is Corona time. During Corona, I don't know what they do. So maybe, yeah, a friend of mine from Turku, actually, I started my Wolt in Turku. Now I live in Tampere. So a friend of mine told me, like, they were invited to this hotel, so they were told all the nitty-gritties of starting making money with Wolt. So that's how it will go for you when you get accepted into this program. So after that, they will then give you like working equipments. So working equipments can be for instance, this Wolt is a Wolt bag for those guys who deliver using cars. You can also do Wolt, this job, by bicycle, okay? And there are like specialized bags for delivering food, specifically designed or made for Wolt couriers who use bicycles. So if you opt to do it by bicycle, you can go that route. So there is also like guys use electric scooter, so you can also use electric scooter. But yeah, they also use the same bags as the bicycle bags. So yeah, so you get the bags, and then what next? Now you have the gear. You're given a cap, you're given a t-shirt, there's a jacket. Now it's summertime, my jacket is of course in my house. You're given what else? Let's see, during pandemic there's this mask. They give you a mask, okay guys? They give you a mask, okay? And then also they also give you free 2 bottles free of hand disinfectant. You see, Wolt also is mindful of its courier partners, okay guys? So after you have these things, now is the time to make money. You go to this app, you download the app into your phone, okay? And then when you go online, you'll start receiving tasks. So depending, if you want whatever tasks come to your way, you can either choose to accept or to reject that task. But hey, we are here to hustle, so always accept those tasks unless you have other problems while delivering. Some problems happen, but always guys, always accept those tasks, okay? When you accept the task, you go to the restaurant, you pick the food, and go back to your car. You mark in that app that you have received the food, and then that app is automatically connected to GPS, especially Google Maps. But there is an option for Waze, but I never use Waze. Google Maps is more than enough. So you just tap. You don't need to like key in the address of the customer. No, it's like automatically connected. There's a place you just tap, and then it automatically pulls the address of the customer, and then you'll just follow the GPS until you deliver that food, and that's it, okay? So after you deliver the food, guys, of course, you'll receive another task, and so on and so on, and the process repeats itself like that. So sometimes it can be quiet. The demand for orders can be quiet. Sometimes the demand is normal, and sometimes it's busy. But listen guys, don't get fooled and think if the demand is quiet, you can just stay at home and say, it's quiet, I don't want to waste my time, I don't want to make money now because it's very quiet. No guys, you can make even 200 euros when the demand is quiet, okay? So it doesn't matter what kind of demand is, just go out there and start making this moolah. So the final thing I want to talk about is how much money you can make with Wolt per day, per hour, per task, per delivery, that kind of thing. So listen carefully, okay? Listen carefully here. So there is a weekdays, it's Monday to Friday, okay? Friday until 6 p.m. So within that time, from Monday midnight, okay, actually, yeah, Monday midnight, like 12 a.m. on Monday, up to 17:59, okay, or 18:00 on p.m. on Friday. Every task, it's 4.2 euros, okay? Every task is 4.2 euros for picking food from the restaurants. Listen here, guys, listen. 4.2. I know some of you will be like, oh my god, like saying 4.2, and then you say you can make 100 or 200. 4.2, like 200 or 100 divided by 4.2. How many tasks? No, that's not the way it calculates. Just listen to me, okay? So every task from Monday to Friday, that time period I told you earlier, every task is 4.2 euros plus distance, okay? That's where you can make money. So assuming, for example, I pick food from maybe McDonald's. Those of you who live in Tampere might be familiar with this, but let's say I pick food from McDonald's in Hamenkatu, the main street of Tampere, and then the customer is living somewhere in so where maybe still the same street of Hamenkatu. So probably the distance money will be zero because it's just so near. It's like 1 kilometers or less. So you're gonna get 4.2 for that order. But guys, here's the trick. Assuming you get the same order from McDonald's, okay, and then you take that order to a place like we go all the way to Atala, to Leinola, to Hervanta, guys, to Pirkala, okay, to Lielati, to Hamala, to Halila, guys, that's where you make money. So 4.2 plus, if you are given a distance of 7 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 8, 9, the max I ever got was 9 kilometers. So it's 4.2 plus that distance. Like average, if you are given a 7 kilometers, the money is about like maybe, it's not given, but it's roughly around 15 euros. So you calculate this 15 plus 4.2, that's already 19.2 euros. Just one order, guys, okay? And that's a drive of maybe 15 minutes, okay? And they like giving you those kind of orders when you go like 7 kilometers, 8, 9 kilometers. They give you like 2 or 3 orders. So guys, there's a time I just went online. I received 3 orders and I went, I don't know what distance, maybe 8 kilometers. So in those 3 orders, I earned actually 56 euros in a span of less than 30 minutes. So never underestimate these things, okay? Never do that. Never underestimate. So yeah, you can make good money with that. So another payment, payment is so from Friday 18 p.m. to all the way to Sunday midnight, task is 4.7 per delivery plus distance, okay? Still the same concept applies as the previous one I explained, but here is another concept, guys. The next thing is about so I told you about making 4.2 Mondays to Fridays, from early morning of Monday all the way to 18:00 p.m. of Friday. So you make 4.2 plus 0.5. Also, I failed to mention that during this time you can also deliver groceries, and not everybody can deliver groceries. Like for instance, bicycle people don't deliver groceries, scooter people don't deliver groceries. Groceries is only reserved for if you have a car, okay? So it's 0.5 on top of the 4.2 plus distance, okay? And there's not everybody with a car also can deliver groceries. There's a list. Those who have been there before can opt or choose to not continue with this, and then the guys in the waiting list can also onboard to this grocery delivery department on top of food from restaurants delivery, okay? So then the final income is about weekends from Friday 18:00 all the way to Sunday, okay, Sunday midnight. So per task is 4.7, okay, 4.7 plus distance. And if you do grocery delivery, you'll get something like 4.7 plus 0.5, okay. That's the amount for grocery deliverers, okay. So what next? I think that's pretty all. And before I finish, this job is not for everybody, because you have to check what kind of permit you have. So if you have a permit, permanent, or citizenship, or if you are a native of this country, in this case a Finn, you can do this job. But I would highly caution you if you have a student permit, because you have to go and talk to the immigration and ask if it is okay for you to do this kind of job with a student permit. I used to do it. I went to my immigration service point in Turku, and asked them, hey, I have cleaning, I have newspaper delivery, and I also deliver this food. So I want to make this to be my main job. What do I do? They said, no. This one is not like you are employed by a Finnish employer, okay? Because it's like you are employed, self-employed. So they said you can still work like 30%, but the jobs that you work for a Finnish employer, they have to be a higher percentage. That's the information I got from Turku service point. But I'm not here to give you advice about immigration laws, okay? The best place I can point you to go is your respective immigration service, okay? There's a disclaimer here. I'm just telling you what worked for me. So for you, if you have a student permit, or if you have an A permit, like a 1-year A permit or a 4-year A permit, you have to go and ask. It's better to ask than find out like later like you have been screwed, or you screwed yourself doing this job, okay? That's my advice. So guys, I think thank you for your patience. I know it was a long video. This is my first video ever in YouTube, and I'm new in YouTube, and I kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel so that I can continue making this kind of content, because I know out there are people who would like this kind of information. Not everybody can get like a white collar job, okay? Good for them, those who have white collar jobs. This, I think, is a blue collar job, so to speak. But hey, all of us cannot fit there. So we have to make something for ourselves, okay? So this is why I made this channel. And please subscribe, like, share, comment, okay? And hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I release a new video, and to make sure you never miss a content from this channel. And from my end, let's make this moolah, guys, okay? Okay, guys, bye-bye. I love you, and take care. Bye-bye.